Nuno has been sacked from Nottingham Forest. And it's time for big Sean Dyche to step up for Nottingham.
Get in there! Get in there! You beauty!
I'm taking over from Sean Dyche in the exact position that Nottingham Forest are in real life. Let's find out if Sean Dyche can keep Nottingham Forest up and maybe even get Europa League, which is apparently the goal from the owner.
I didn't say it. No headlines. I did not say we're in a title fight.
So Sean Dyche has set his team up in a standard 4-4-2. He's even gone for a standard tactical preset but counter-attacking football with a deep line. Let's see how they get on in the Premier League. But not only that, they have European football as well. I think it's important that he gets off to a good start at Nottingham Forest, and Porto for his first game's a tough one. Oh, and it's a 2-2 draw already. Nottingham are out of the Carabao Cup. It'll be interesting to see if Sean Dyche can actually get a cup run in any of the competitions. I'm now going to sim it all the way to January, and let's see how he's getting on and see if he's still in the job. He can't be worse than Postecoglou, right? And here we go. We are now in January 2026 and I can't wait to see the results for Sean Dyche. Where are they in the league? He's taken them from 18th to 19th. There's been no improvement at all.
Put the ball in that end. Stop it going in that end.
Only 2 wins in 23 games is diabolical. I'll tell you what, knowing how the owner is, he's getting his ass sacked very soon.
The phone on my table and I'm actually doing an interview and you rang to disturb me, so I just thought I'd answer and see what you're disturbing me about.
But they could be doing well in Europe, so let's go and see. 14th in the Europa League, and at least they got the playoffs. Imagine Sean Dyche gets them relegated and wins the Europa League. Absolute scenes, mate. Don't let us down, Sean Dyche. Here's the first leg. Oh, a 2-1 win away from home. They'll take that. But the second leg is the big one. And they're through to the knockouts. Oh my God, that is not the draw that they wanted to see. That is tough. Here are the top goal scorers so far for Nottingham Forest, and they need Chris Wood to step up with more goals, especially in the Premier League where they're currently still in the relegation zone. But here's the big one, Lyon in the Europa League. How will they get on? Oh, a 3-0 win at home. That is absolutely massive. Surely Sean Dyche has just booked his tickets for the quarterfinals. The second leg. 5-2, what a win that is for Forest. They've even got Arsenal in the FA Cup the week after. Let's see how they get on against Arsenal. 14 minutes to go and they're hanging on 0-0. This game could actually go to penalties. You can see the Sean Dyche ball, they are defending for their lives. They've got to defend. Arsenal are pushing forwards in the final minutes. Crossed in, good block. All they got to do is keep the ball and we're going to a penalty shootout. I completely forgot about extra time, but we've kicked off. We all know Sean Dyche is playing for that 0-0 though.
Put the ball in that end. Stop it going in that end.
Timber could be through. Why has he not crossed it? It's 1 minute on the clock. Can Arsenal get a goal and knock Forest out? And it's full time. It looks like we're going to penalties. If they knock out Arsenal, what a result. First penalty, Bukayo Saka. Oh, it's a lovely pen. Chris Wood, their big striker, stepping up. He puts it away. Their star man Morris. Well, he scores. Gibbs White up next. What's he doing? Oh, this isn't looking good for Forest now. Trossard puts it away. 3-1 to Arsenal currently. Forest need to score. And he does. Can Declan Rice make it 4-2? They are not missing any of their penalties. Anderson needs to score this penalty or they are knocked out of the FA Cup. Here we go. It's a good pen. Pressure back to Arsenal. And Odegaard win it for them. He shoots and they have done it. Nottingham Forest was so close to knocking out Arsenal. You can't be mad at Sean Dyche for that one. Now Forest have to forget about that result instantly. They've got the Europa League quarterfinals up next against Fenerbahce and the first leg is away from home. Nottingham Forest have actually won 2 Champions Leagues in their lifetime, but never won the Europa League. Let's see how they get on in the first leg. Oh, it's a 3-1 loss. That's gotta hurt. Forest are still currently 19th in the league, but they do have 1 game in hand. It's safe to say Sean Dyche would be sacked right now if he was not doing well in the Europa League. And that's what makes this second leg an even bigger game for Sean Dyche. To make things even worse for Forest, Sells, their main goalkeeper, is injured along with Igor Jesus. Sean Dyche needs a masterclass for them to come back in this second leg. We're coming up to half-time now, and this Sean Dyche team just cannot score goals. Another 0-0, boring hell. But they do still have the second half to get some goals. Forest are less than 15 minutes from getting knocked out of the Europa League. Could Sean Dyche get sacked in less than 1 year? He hits it! Why is he shooting from there? And there's not enough time. Nottingham Forest have been knocked out in the Europa League quarter-finals. It's not a bad run though, is it? Now they're knocked out, the only competition they have left is the Premier League. And they're in the relegation battle.
Come on you! Love that from you.
7 games remaining for Nottingham Forest, and their next game is absolutely massive. It's a big 6-pointer against Burnley, who are bottom of the table, and Forest are 19th. And of course he used to be the Burnley manager. Arsenal are currently winning the Premier League, with Liverpool just 3 points behind them with a game in hand. And Arsenal have Man City next week, so the title race is going to be insane. But will Forest win this massive 6-pointer against Burnley? It could be a goal already! Oh my god, how have they not scored? 30 minutes into the game, Forest finally have a shot, but it's been all Burnley so far. Surely there has to be a goal in this game, right? Forest just lose the ball out the back. Oh my god, they are playing risky games at the back. We're down to the final minutes, and Nottingham need a push for a goal in this game, and they've lost the ball again. He's hit it. Oh, it's a great attempt from Burnley. Start packing your bag, Sean Dyche. We're in the 90th minute. Can Burnley get a winner? Another shot blocked, and it looks like we've got a 0-0 draw again. And just like that, Sean Dyche has been sacked. His contract has been terminated after just 6 months at the club.
You've had a bad day.
Do they manage to stay up without Sean Dyche? With just 2 games remaining in the Premier League season, Nottingham Forest have to get results in both games. 2 wins is a must for Forest. And there we have it, Nottingham Forest has gone down to the Championship. What has Sean Dyche done to this football club? Arsenal have won the Premier League. Hang on a minute. 39 games played, Liverpool 37. We're in June 15th, 2026. What the hell's happened here then? Anyway, apart from the glitchy game, Forest have been relegated.
We were in a title fight, okay?
And the Europa League winner was Roma. Forest certainly played better in Europa League, and their top goal scorer was Dan Ndoye with 5 goals, but they got knocked out in the quarter-finals. So in 2026, Sean Dyche will be sacked and Nottingham Forest will be going down to the Championship, along with West Ham and former team of Sean Dyche, Burnley. If you guys enjoyed this series, please let me know if you want me to manage any other teams and what manager you would like me to use. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next video.